the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing the slant pattern here complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Here's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
18 Rattler. 65 catch.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 11.
Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Black open. Set.
Ritter back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Motion man is Schwartz. On first down, Ritter. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And his throw is incomplete.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I agree with you. They've actually bumped it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
That is caught. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz
from 21 yards away.
And the Falcons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ritter off the play fake.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Ritter now. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal.
Green jack. Smash, red. Jackrabbit. Jack. Set.
On play action, here's Ritter.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ready.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Airing this one out for Evans.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ritter, pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ritter to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Bijan Robinson
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Troy Anderson.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Coup now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now for the point after. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Falcons 35, Buccaneers 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. That one deep for London. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ritter. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time, but lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Falcons 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right.
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Buccaneers 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 1st down. Here's Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Yellow. Ready.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. That one deep for London. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready?
3rd and long now. Ritter.
Flush to his right. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw. Ritter.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Yaya Diaby.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Field, black. Red, cycle. Blue, black. Red, yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hurt. Mustang 19. Warrior 17.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Go.
2nd and 3.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Buccaneers 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
3rd down and 1. Ritter now. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown, Falcons! Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Rock all 80.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown! A big play there. 82 yards.
And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Here we go. Set. Hop 70. Hop 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to look to throw. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Third and short. Ritter rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
On the ball.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
43 rail.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 56 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Ritter back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
65.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a little bit of an unconventional call there.
Yeah, but it worked. And how great was that? That's got to give them a lift in this situation.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To Johnson again. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49, Falcons 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
This is 1st and 10.
Black shot. Hustle.
Here's Ritter. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Claws red.
Now Ritter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
He was covered by Antoine
Strike.
Winfield.
Fury, yellow. Blackford, 6. Set, go.
Ritter wants to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Brings up third and
Ritter.
3.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Black ultra. Set.
Back to throw. Ritter.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity. Hope